Hello, hello. Let's see here. Should be going live in a second. In a second. Or we already are. Welcome to Game of Thrones. In the Game of Thrones, you win. Or you take a gigantic crap. Hopefully don't do that one. That's less cool. Just trying to make sure I'm pulled up and working and doing all the stuff I'm supposed to do. Not seeing it for some reason. Not sure why. Let's try reloading. No, still nothing. Dun 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 dun. I've been watching a lot of Final Fantasy VII streams recently. That's like my favorite video game of all time. And not gonna lie, kind of enjoying the crap out of it. Okay, so it is live. I don't know what's happening. So we're checking out Game of Thrones here is what's happening with us. That's what's up. That's what's going down. Down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down singing. Fall Out Boy? Nobody? Nothing? No, nobody thought that was funny? Okay, let's see here. Episode 2. When is episode 2 happening? We don't know yet. We have no idea. Okay, episode 1. So this is my second playthrough. My first playthrough was awesome, but ultimately I wanted to try something else, see if I could change some of the events, because certain things I did, and then I was like, oh, that didn't turn out well. So obviously massive spoilers for the game and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to narrate in my sexy voice. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolfswood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves, and the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. Excuse me.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. He'd think he did it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Yeah, look who's a whiny bitch.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy.
The interaction isn't tremendously, like, whatever. You just, click and drag and occasionally hit one of the directional arrows like
I'll
WASD.
have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that.
You'll never have a sword like that.
And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the
You have,
Iron
like,
Throne.
no time to make any decisions in this game, and it's very nerve-wracking.
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye.
Oh, I'm watching my stream right now and my chat window's actually working. That's so fantastic.
What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett.
A lot of things to love about this game. I really love the art style.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester.
Looks like
for
a great...
centuries.
It's like halfway in between a graphic
His
novel
honor
and
is
an oil
beyond
painting.
reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt.
Telltale
You've
Games
never
is
seen
really
a
good at
field
what they do.
plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
Camaraderie. Laughs, joke, fun.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Fetch your cup. Cup. Your cup.
To Rob Stark, the King in the North.
Huzzah!
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
Gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Huzzah!
Death to the Lannister!
Huzzah!
Winter is coming!
Huzzah!
Let's hope he waits till this bloody war's over.
Garrett,
My lord.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become.
Well, that means he's gonna die.
A night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
I seek nothing, my lord. Serving a noble house such as yours is reward enough.
You're far too modest, Garrett.
Whatever you believe is best, my lord.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely.
So
It would be
one
an
tip
honor
from my
to see
first
you riding
playthrough,
by Roderick's side.
being a nice guy all the time in this game,
Not as a squire, but as the
not
equal of any man
necessarily
who
a good
serves
idea.
House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
I promise I won't let you down.
Now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
Now
my
go
lord.
And find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
So, I don't know if you guys are up on the,
Squire!
I don't know if you guys are up on the show, but this takes place during the Red Wedding.
Can you give me a hand?
Shit's about to get real bad real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
You go to hell.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a
Don't we
drunk
all serve the
liar
Lord in
and
our
an
own
arrogant
way?
prick. You think he was the Lord the way he hands out orders?
Sometimes you gotta be quiet.
See, that's
Sometimes
what
you
love.
gotta be quiet.
Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shoveling slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Bacon.
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
Anybody tuned in? Oh yeah, a couple people. Hi guys. How's it going? This is where shit starts to get bad. By the way, if you are planning on playing this game, major spoilers.
Yeah. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Yeah, make sure to look all ominous while you say that.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Shit ain't good, bro. Shit ain't right.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
Nothing. I'm fine.
I'm so glad to hear it. I'll take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
No. Everything's
God, you're in such a
everything's
rush.
good. Everything's fine.
But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? There's no need to fucking run.
They've got weapons.
Who brings fucking weapons to a
We
wedding?
need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
Where is he? Shit's about to get real. Here it goes. Yep. Red wedding styles.
Fuck! We need to get back to camp.
Ooh. So you have like these tiny little, you know, you just need to hit buttons during quick time events. That's kind of the whole game.
Garrett, we have to get back.
Ooh.
The king.
Screw you. I don't want your gift from the king.
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one!
Bitch. In the fucking face. And in your face. And in all of your faces. Stick it in your face. That's what he said.
Look out!
Don't run around it. Definitely crawl under it. That is the best. That is what you should do. I've never been able to hit that one off like fast enough to fully fill it up. I don't know what the deal is. You did.
Good fucking riddance.
Run! Run, Luke, run!
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Yes, sir. I'd really like to shove a sword through a Frey's face. Grab the fucking sword, you fucking ninny.
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Yes. Yes, of course you're right.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Like dogs, I tell you, like dogs!
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
Handing off the
Damn,
sword.
Let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
You
have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served.
He will remember that
I know I can count on you.
for the next 5 minutes while he's still alive.
Tell your uncle.
So they got these little prompts telling you like people's reactions during conversations, and when it happens right now, it's kind of funny. But like later, when it says Cersei will remember
Tell
that.
only your uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
The North Grove, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go.
Run, run, you idiot!
Fucking foresters.
With love from Lord Frey.
And I love how they just let you run off into the forest. Oh well. Okay, time for my favorite part of this whole game. Dun 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 dun. Iron from ice. You've come a long way, laddie. Bravo to Telltale for this game. Blood.
Blood. Fresh.
That's not good. A dead pig. Pig gets up and says, I feel fine. I feel happy. I feel happy. Look at the fucking car. Look at it. Put it in your face.
That's Father's car.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon. Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here. Father, I said move on. I recognize you. You're a Forester squire.
Yeah, maybe I
Former
am.
Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
I killed a man for it.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Now why don't I believe you?
Okay, so that's
That sword's too big for you,
slightly
boy.
annoying.
You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land.
This is Bolton land.
See, I made
now, boy.
different decisions before, and it
Is the new
went
war
pretty much exactly the same
I
way.
reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Piss off.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Come get it, you bastard.
Nah. Certainly not very good with the sword, are you?
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
You really are a pig farmer.
Definitely gonna go for the axe. In the face. Like, there's no option to let these guys live, and that's very important in the story later on, so it's like, it's interactive, but like, how much interaction is real, how much can you actually affect the story, all of that is like, kind of questionable at this point, you know? Which is somewhat annoying.
Mercy. Please.
Okay, so last time I killed him, and this time I'm gonna let him live and see if it actually affects anything.
Survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. Thank you. Lord Whitefield will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
Everybody dead. Everybody.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Okay. So far, and we're going to see if the mercy thing really affected anything important or significant in the game. That's going to be a big determining factor in kind of my opinion of things.
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. You were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Wah wah. Wah 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 wah. Alright, this part's seriously gonna gross you out, so if you have a weak stomach, wouldn't watch.
They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Really, really looks like the show. It's pretty awesome.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'll
We
just shut up
can't
this
very
time.
well let the Whitehills walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Alright, this is pretty gross. I wouldn't,
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
This is. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. No, no, nope. 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 Nope.
Dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than
Not
ours
okay.
have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead.
You're altogether unprepared to shut up.
Right. This might hurt a bit.
Oh, that might hurt. But not the
Don't be
shoving
frightened,
maggots into the wound.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house. High or low.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Oh, I'll walk for you.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Seriously, they wouldn't have already taken that sword? I mean, I know that you want to see it in the game and whatnot, but I feel like it would already be gone.
The Ironwood Grove.
Sure wish we could see what he's seeing right now. That would be great, and would even make sense.
An ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world.
I think actually there's some stronger wood in the known world.
Seem to be
I happen to
favouring
be
it.
I happen to
Always
be
sad
in
to see a
possession
warrior
of some
lose a
wood
leg.
that's pretty strong.
Fine, Maester Tingrin. Look, I'll show you.
There's the tapestry. You can look at all the things. Honestly, you can just go to the Maester and end this wandering around if you want, but
Asher.
for the viewers, I'll go
Except
check
for
everything
ourselves,
out.
Unfortunately. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll...
Yo, Psycho,
Lady
in the
Forrester
chat. I'm not just looking
has
at
always been kind to
my
me.
desk and
Treated me like I was
calling it a
Forrester
psychopath.
myself.
how it's going. FDP? What does FDP mean?
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester, it was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick, he was our best warrior by far.
Fuck you, biatch.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Yeah, well, maybe you should not be so friggin' eager to chop people's legs off, huh? Did you ever think about that? Did you ever consider that? Look at the bucket.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
I really am not a big fan of putting the maggots in the leg wound. That was entirely unpleasant. Wish they hadn't done that.
This might help.
Did your leg feel weak?
No.
Psycho in the chat says, I have a problem.
I just wanted to ask you.
Do you?
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual.
Oh yeah,
There's been enmity
mutual
between the
feelings.
two
All about the
houses for
mutual
as long
feelings.
as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of.
You love my video? Oh,
Well,
thanks, Psycho.
here
I
we are.
appreciate that.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Of course, I
The Citadel
totally knew
swore
that.
an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be...
Yeah, Psycho, I'm a YouTuber. I have my personal channel where I vlog, and that's the Garrett Robinson. And then I just started Garrett's Games for video games.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Yes, it's very sad. Father, sister, everybody's dead.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us.
Once again, I
especially
unfortunately
the
kind of feel
children.
like the dialogue,
But
no
I
matter
was
what you
told-
choose in the dialogue, it doesn't
I was
really
told you were
affect
the
the
last
outcome
to
of what's
see
going to
my husband
happen.
alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he
past.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
This time I'm gonna try fighting the
I'll be sure it's given
White
to
Hills,
Ethan.
which I didn't do last time. I was way too diplomatic, and something
This
really
was
bad
our
happened.
land. They were our people. Your family.
I have a feeling it's gonna happen no
I
matter
share
what.
your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Yeah.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forester land.
Ramsay Snow is coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within a week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton.
And
Whatever.
what would you have us do? Nothing.
Nothing.
Have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
Whatever.
The boy was
They're
just
freaking
defending
assholes.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see
Yeah,
them
well,
try.
I'm
screw
afraid
Ramsay
it's a
Snow.
risk
He
we
can
cannot take,
eat a dick.
which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay.
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not.
Yeah, see, you can't offend, you can't change the outcome of this. It's kind of annoying.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse.
And
I'll
my
soon have
bow,
plenty of
and
food.
my
We won't have
axe.
much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll come looking for their face with my fist, and foot, and sword.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own.
Yeah, whatever.
Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
Yeah, maybe. Probably not. This is Game of
I've
Thrones.
been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say.
Not yet, at least. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Really curious to
This
see what the deal is
important,
with that.
Garrett.
Lady Forrester asked, but I said nothing.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But-
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall.
How am I
They
supposed to
cover
help him
range
if I'm
you
in...
can.
Ugh.
It will help.
How am I supposed to help him if I'm on the Night's Watch? Can't do anything. Can't go anywhere.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester.
Ice
Your
from
actions at the
iron.
wall
Oh,
will
shit, I
reflect
fucked it
the
up.
honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait!
Oh.
Be safe.
I'm just gonna stare at your necklace an uncomfortably long time. Anxious Kitty asked in the chat, will you see Jon Snow? He is in the trailer for the second part of this video game. This is like a serialized game where you play part 1 and then later they're going to release part 2 and so on for like I think 8 episodes, and Jon Snow is in the trailer for, you know, whatever. So if he's not in episode 2, he'll definitely be there later at some point. Not sure when. Oh, this boy looks like a prick.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
Whatever.
I don't like this game anymore.
I don't like you anymore,
Maybe
kid.
something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
He was worried you
Can I have some more?
I thought we'd never find you
Anxious
again.
Kitty asks, will you need to pay for the future episodes? I'm not sure how it works exactly. To be totally honest,
I wish Mira was here. And Asher.
I hope not.
And
I wanted to try this one out, and I'm not like, I don't regret that I spent the money on it, but I do not want to pay 25 bucks every single time. Like, if that's the case, I'm not gonna go through with the rest of it. But I think that it just gets updated
Maester
periodically.
Octavian said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir
And I know
Royland
I'm
teach you how to
insulted.
wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
I don't want to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, smiling. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Stop complaining.
Since
Doing my
you're the new
best.
Lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Sister's like, how about don't be a douche?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
I forget what I said last time, but he liked it.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
See, he likes that. Alright, so this time I'm going to be much more of an asshole in my negotiations.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
Damn straight.
Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is.
Fuck
He's got
him.
5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Yeah. Whitehill can kiss my pasty white ass. Hey, Lord Whitehill. Been
Lord Ethan,
laying on
is
the
it?
donuts pretty thick,
My
haven't you?
condolences for your father and brother.
Yeah, how's it going?
The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm not shaking your hand. You're a fat little piece of shit.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Yeah, how
I've been
about you
waiting for this day
suck on
all
my sphincter?
life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye.
And maybe you should lick
Where
my
that
taint.
got him. And no bread and salt. What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Suck my ass.
Old man.
Oh ho ho.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord?
Yeah, it
You
is.
Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Maybe suck my ass.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Yeah, what is it you want? Dirty old piece of shit.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Yeah, totally a liar.
Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
Damn
He was
straight.
defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it.
Yeah, fuck you.
Until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
You fat old piece of Pillsbury Doughboy shithead.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all.
Oh yeah? Maybe you should plant your face right between my flabby butt cheeks.
This is
And I can
over,
fart
Lord Whitehill.
directly
Ethan is
down
Lord of
your
Ironrath
windpipe.
now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
And while you're finding the door, reach under the rolls of flab on your belly and try and find your pathetic tiny